Y'all look at this shit. I ain't never seen this before. What am I supposed to do with this?
Damn.
That shit letting the beat drop.
Let the beat drop.
Yeah. And then I just realized it's called lobster tail. Cause ain't shit in the lobster, but its tail. Y'all, I didn't even see the fucking tentacles. And like, there's this brain sack.
Yep.
Like,
Yep, you gotta have his brain right now.
that's this nigga's spine.
Yep.
They try to turn me vegan with my big ass steak. There's a fucking claw on my plate. A fucking claw. Let me show you this old girthy ass lobster Dre got.
Oh yeah. Y'all see it?
Y'all see all that fucking meat?
I know you see it.
Now look at mine. Let me hit angles for y'all.
Man, she done ate half of hers out.
Yeah, all I had was a tail. I come to find out, whatever the fuck this scrap shit is,
You gotta eat
you can eat it. But like, one of these things are not the same. Nigga, ain't no meat in my lobster. Alright, so when I don't know if it was the manager or what, but if somebody else came to our table and was like, you know, the problem about lobsters is you don't know it's not right until you crack it open. And so he told Dre his didn't cook right with the right fullness that they desired, so they're recooking his. Meanwhile, I get this little ass shit right here, and I don't know my shit is little. I think is that the brain or an eyeball? What the fuck is that? Anyway, I don't know mine is little because I've never had a lobster beyond the tail. And so they bring his old girthy ass, I've been eating other lobster looking ass lobster out. And I'm like, they cheated me.
Get that.
You done got 3 Dos Equis, which means you done had 6 Deckies.
No, baby, you tripping.
Which means you ain't driving me home.
It's only 3. You trying to make it 6, like...
Because dose...
Dose is 2.
Dose and dose.
I'm saying. Fire.
Y'all, they use real cocoa in they brownies up in this bitch.
That brownie hitting, ain't it?
Man, that shit hits you right here. Mm-hmm. When I tell you this... Oh, that's up my nose. Hold on. When I tell y'all this cheesecake, like, look at that consistency. Like, I wish y'all could see. My God, the
Look
best. Whew, they got real cocoa in that right there.
This is right here.
My fucking God. If y'all got a keg, wherever you're at,
Go there.
go there.
2001.
Tell the people how long.
2001 to 2008.
7 years. I met you in 2010.
Yep.
So you had stopped by then. And what was you selling? Weed. That ain't no real money.
Out the Marriott, yes I was. I was getting weed. I was getting money.
What kind of money you getting?
A couple thousand.
A couple thousand.
It wasn't bad.
That ain't like that crack money.
No, hell no. I started slinging haircuts, boy.
Yeah, that's
Over
good.
with after that.
I don't encourage you to sell crack, babe.
I'm not selling crack.
Crack is whack.
I sold crack to Gary.
You sold crack too?
Yeah.
So you have 2 professional drug dealing careers.
I think it's just drugs, period. Like we
No,
you
but
sell crack.
you can't go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you, weed wasn't your gateway into, you jumped right to crack.
I sold crack before weed.
I know, which means
But I sold weed in Gary too.
you're a crack dealer.
I sold crack. You sold crack too. You trying to belittle me? I sold crack. You sold crack too, nigga.
I did it out of necessity. You did
I
it.
did that of necessity too.
You did it because you thought it was cool.
No, I did. That's a lie. We was poor like Michael's principal. He was like that.
I remember I had to put a Whopper on the side of my bed and take a few bites off of it.
Every day or so, you was like, are you serious?
Yes.
Stop it. That shit was nasty.
I know, but I was hungry, and the only way I was going to eat is if I held on to this Whopper until my next meal. That's how poor I was. So I sold crack out of necessity. Give him a 30%
Like
tip.
$2.55, man.
What you trying to tip? Don't give him no cheap tip. I like them.
No cheap tip. $2.55.
What percentage is that? 30%.
That is.
I don't know.
That's over 30%.
How much you giving?
$35.
Let me go see. You ain't gotta do all that.
She didn't want to kiss me on camera, y'all.
We ain't gotta do all
She
that.
cut the camera off on a nigga.
I'm just saying. We
God damn.
gotta
How
be
long
like
we
that.
been married? It's finna come up on 5 years.
5 years. Someone on my timeline said today or yesterday was her 17-year anniversary.
And they ain't never kissed in public.
That's like 17 years. Can you imagine being married for 17 years?
We about to be married for 17 years.
But we're not yet.
Hmm?
We're not yet. We're about to be married for 5 years. So I know I'm your longest marriage, right?
Yeah.
So I know what it's like to be married for almost 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
You only know what it's like to be married for almost 5
What you
years.
mean?
Nigga, you been married longer than almost 5 years?
No.
Then that's what the fuck I mean.
Have you been in another relationship married? You can't hurt the driver while you're driving. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going.
You gotta go to the stop sign and make a left. You sure can hurt the driver while he's driving.
No, you can't.
Man, I fucked the driver up while he was driving.
It's a rule that you do not fuck with the driver while you're driving. That's how both of y'all died, dumbass.
Well, shit. Well, if you are to the point where you were fuck with the driver while the driver is driving, nigga, you don't give a fuck about your life.
You don't?
No, nigga, if something clicks in your brain where this motherfucker who's driving done pissed me off to the point where
you
I'm
gonna
about to
off
fuck
both
him
of
up,
y'all?
I don't give a fuck.
At that point, you don't care.
At that point, when I did it, I didn't give a fuck.
You tripping, see? You like when keeping it real goes wrong. That Dave Chappelle shit.
Yeah.
She was like, she hang up on me? Nah, fuck that. I don't like people playing on my phone.
Our server think Joanne the scammer.
Man, come on, man.
What?
That was a whole man.
Yes, Joanne the scammer is a whole man.
Hey.
Yes, it was a man. Nobody's denying that, but clearly they identify as a woman. And so I made sure to make eye contact. I made sure
To be friendly and outgoing and
to be myself.
open. You was never there.
To be, you know,
Oh, shit.
strike up conversation, ask them, you know. So from the beginning of the restaurant, they went from being stuffy to coming up to us after we finished eating and be like, so what's tea? You know, so I was able to help them feel comfortable while serving us.
She broke the ice.
I broke the ice because I'm almost 100% that their service has been.
You think it was prosthetic titties?
No, he was just big enough to have titties.
Oh, yeah. Right.
I didn't get a good look at the titties, but I did a glance at the titty.
You were scared to really look. You
No,
really was.
nigga,
Yes,
no.
you was.
I was scared to look at their body,
Yeah.
but because I didn't want to come across like I'm looking.
And staring and shit.
Yeah, so.
And judgmental and shit.
But from the glance that I got, I'm thinking they're just a big individual who has grown some titties. I'm sure that their experience as a server has been affected by how they choose to present themselves. So I didn't want to be an individual that made them feel uncomfortable. So
That's a tough industry to be in when you're a transsexual. The service industry.
the service industry,
Yes.
I agree. So, you know, kudos to them for that. And so when it came time to give them a tip, I told Dre I want to give them, you know, above and beyond tip, because one, the service was some of the best service we've had in a while, right? It was some good service to me. Okay, so a bitch was overcompensating. It wasn't some of the best service we've had in a while, but you know, it was the best connection I can say that I've had with the server in a while. You know, they're usually just doing their job, and at the beginning of our experience, that's what they were doing. They were just doing their job, but by the end of the thing, you know, our server said, he went to the cook and was like, make sure you cook that steak right. Don't play. But I told Dre, I was like, you need to over tip, because I'm sure their tips are affected by how they present. And so somebody might not have tipped them at all today because of how they choose to present. So I just like make up for that, because shit.
I gotta make up.
Yeah, you gotta make up for that shit, nigga.
Yeah, okay. How many hands you cook?
I don't want to cook anyway, but I really don't want to cook now, because I know it's just I'll cook but don't eat, because I'm like, I don't want to eat that shit. Not because I cooked it. I mean, right. That's part of the reason.
That is the most reason. Don't get mad at me no more ever for saying shit about nothing, okay? After that revealing shit right there, don't say nothing to me.
Nigga, I know I can't cook. I've been telling you this shit for 6 years.
It's okay.
My God.
But I still eat your shit, don't I?
But I've been telling you for 6 years, I can't cook. I've been telling this nigga for 6 years I can't cook. And for 6 years, he's just like, what I'm supposed to do? Go to work and come home and cook? Well, if you want to eat good food, otherwise you're going to choke this shit down.
Damn.
Ooh, if we could drive up the South Mountain and watch the thunderstorm on the top of the mountain, but we'd probably get struck by lightning, huh?
Right.
That's not smart.
It's not.
We got married during a thunderstorm, though. Well, it wasn't thunder, and I was trying to be extra romantic.
It was raining.
It was raining, but it wasn't. And it stopped raining as soon as everything ended. It started raining as soon as everything started. It stopped raining when everything ended.
Yeah.
You would think that would be a sign of what?
We'll last forever.
Of greatness. That all of our past was washed away.
Okay.
It rained hard. Our past must have been murky as fuck.
Yeah, you had a lot of baggage, dude.
Damn, nigga, so did you. It cleansed us and brought us together in water purification.
And holy matrimony.
With the purified waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Right, all the way in Arizona.
All the way in Arizona. That shit traveled on a cloud.
Right, Minnesota.
From Minnesota. To pour down on us on our sacred day.
In Arizona.
In Arizona.
Arizona, Minnesota.
Yes. Yeah, they closed. And who the fuck is driving? With you driving me up a mountain? Hell the fuck no.
Why?
Because I don't trust you to drive me down the street.
Why?
Because you can't drive.
I don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
You can't drive.
You
like,
can't drive.
No, nigga, you. Okay, fuck it. We both can't drive.
Okay.
No, I'm not walking past that thing. I'm about to double it back and
No,
go around the
you
truck.
going, no, you
nigga.
going past
and you're
that.
about to attract it with your headlights.
No, I'm not.
Oh
He
shit.
right there by the light. What you mean?
Nigga, but
and his
your
boy right
light,
there.
his the homie too.
I think it's one on the other side.
God damn.
Right here. So
Oh,
you gotta walk
shit.
right past
I'm
both
not,
of them.
I'm
Yes,
not.
you is.
You got me fucked up.
You doing this.
For what?
Cause to show that you're not scared.
I am. I'm scared.
You're not scared.
Dude.
Baby, you can do this.
No, I'm not walking past. I'm gonna show y'all this shit. Hold on.
Flip it around.
I flipped it,
Show
nigga.
me how big that motherfucker.
That motherfucker's big.
What is that?
It's a motherfucking big ass thing.
You can defeat it.
Fuck that shit. There it is. If it's that big, just like this,
When it get on your neck,
imagine what that. See, you trying to kill it. We're back here, and we're here.
we gotta go home and
Nigga, we literally sitting in the parking lot or the driveway.
we gotta go in the house.
I know, but you trying to get me to walk past the fucking locust, and I'm not.